The sea can be a cruel and unforgiving mistress. Nowhere is this more evident than in the story of the Flannan Isles Lighthouse. Perched atop a lonely rock, miles from the Scottish mainland, the lighthouse stood as a sentinel against the fury of the North Atlantic. But in December of 1900, the sentinel itself went dark. The three keepers vanished, leaving behind a mystery that continues to haunt the imagination. What happened on that desolate rock, lashed by wind and wave? The answer perhaps lies hidden in the silence of the sea. The alarm was raised on December 15, 1900. The light on Eileen Moor, the largest of the Flannan Isles, was out. A relief vessel, the Hesperus, was dispatched to investigate. Upon arrival on December 26th, the crew was met with an unsettling silence. There was no sign of the keepers, James Duckett, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. The lighthouse door was bolted shut from the inside. Inside, a fire still burned in the hearth. A meal lay half-eaten on the table. One of the keepers' oilskins was missing, the only sign of a departure. The clock had stopped. These eerie details only deepened the mystery. What had become of the keepers? Had they fled in terror, or had something more sinister transpired on that lonely island? The official inquiry concluded that a rogue wave had swept the keepers away. But many found this explanation unsatisfactory. How could a wave breach the high seawall and take three experienced men? Theories abound. Abduction by foreign agents, a sea serpent attack, even a pact of suicide. Some whispered of the island's ancient legends, of sirens and kelpies, creatures of the sea with a taste for human souls. Others pointed to the psychological strain of isolation, speculating that the keepers had turned on each other. The lack of concrete evidence only fueled the flames of speculation. Over a century later, the disappearance of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers remains unsolved. The case continues to fascinate and frighten, a stark reminder of the power of the sea and the fragility of human life. The lonely tower, now automated, still stands guard over the treacherous waters. The wind howls through the empty rooms, whispering tales of the vanished keepers. Perhaps the truth lies buried beneath the waves, or perhaps it's hidden in plain sight, obscured by our own assumptions. One thing is certain, the mystery of the Flannan Isles lighthouse continues to cast a long shadow.